Hello, it's Dan again, and today I'm coming to you from Death Valley National Park, and probably for the next few vlogs as well. I'm starting out the adventure on Titus Canyon Road, which is a 27-mile dirt road that goes from Beatty, Nevada, kind of into the middle of the valley. I know that it passes through Leadfield, which is a ghost town that I shot in a previous vlog. I'm guessing that Leadfield and maybe some other town are probably the reason that the road was even created in the first place. Anyway, I've read that it's of moderate difficulty. Any SUVs probably going to make it. Sedans are not advised. So let's kick things off and get going. Well, here we are again in Leadfield Ghost Town. I think I mentioned before I was here once in the past. I was here with my friends Meg and Damon. Now I'm missing them because it's a lot more fun with them here. I'm not alone here, however. There's kind of a big gathering of cars and people all here. I guess this is a popular stopping spot on Titus Canyon Road. And holy moly, I just noticed there's a huge convoy coming up the road. Here, let me switch over my Fuji. Be right back. All right, so yeah, as I said, there's a big convoy coming up the road, so I suppose I should wrap this up pretty quickly here so I don't somehow get stuck behind them on my way out. Yikes, that's got to be like 10 or 12 cars in that convoy. I assume it's a convoy, that, or there's just one really slow person. There's a bunch of people stuck up behind him. So if that's the case, then I definitely want to get on the road before that person does. Let's see, what else? I think anything that there is to say about this ghost town I probably said in my last video. I'll link it around here somewhere, maybe put it on the screen right here. Yeah, that's it. All right, well, I didn't really record anything through the rest of Titus Canyon because it was so cool and so beautiful that I wanted to make sure I actually captured it, just in case both the GoPro and the Insta360 had their batteries die or stopped recording for some reason or something. Looks like the GoPro kept going, the Insta360's battery died, and the Sony's battery eventually died as well. But that's okay. I'm sure I got some cool footage of the narrow, like there were parts of that were so narrow you could like stick your arms out both sides of the car and touch the walls, which didn't stop me from driving probably a little too fast. I should eventually work on that. You'll see in the video that I pass a few people. Anyway, I wasn't sure what to do next. I think not a ghost town this time, but I'm gonna head over to the racetrack. It's about 2 in the afternoon. It's been getting dark in Nevada, just a little after 5 o'clock. And Google says it's about a 2-hour drive to the racetrack, which I bet I can make a little shorter. So, yeah, off to the next adventure destination place thing. And we made it. We are at the famous Racetrack Playa here in Death Valley. And behind me, as you can see, is one of the famous racing rocks. There we go. There's the racing rock. And you can see the track coming up behind it. So for a long time, these were a mystery. Nobody has ever seen one move, and nobody knew the mechanism by which they moved. But a few years ago, they figured out that apparently it involves seasonal rains that freeze, and then you know, there's a layer of ice on top of a layer of water, and when the wind comes up, it can scoot the rocks along a little easier. So that is the story of the racing rocks of Death Valley. I'm going to stick around here a little longer and take some pictures. There's the grandstand. One of the other reasons they call this the racetrack is the playa has this big island of rocks right in the middle, which kind of resembles a grandstand. And yeah, so I'm going to take some pictures here, maybe make a funny little short film idea that I have in mind. And then I'm gonna have to get out of here because it's getting late in the day. You can see, you know, look at the long shadows coming off those mountains, sun's going down. So yeah, I think this is gonna have to be the last thing I do today in Death Valley. So, but I'll be back tomorrow for more adventures and fun. All right, well, assuming I do anything with that quote-unquote short film, and I put it in this video, I'm really sorry. Sorry you had to sit through that. But, you know, I wanted to play around with the GFX 100 and, you know, actually shoot some video with it and, you know, play around with the 110 f2 lens, which is, I think, maybe one of the best lenses ever made for any system. Anyway, losing daylight, as you may be able to see. I'm not, whatever. Camera's probably not showing it, but I'm losing daylight. One of the bummers with being in a valley is I don't get much golden hour today to shoot with because, you know, the sun is just coming down. It's just throwing a huge shadow all over everything. But, you know, I'll probably point the camera at the front of the car and get a little bit of outro footage because the mountains in front of me look really cool. They're definitely cooler looking than I am. So yeah, let's do that, and I think that'll probably be it for this video, if this is even a video. Not sure it's coherent enough. Is it coherent enough? Doubt it, but I might put it up anyway. Why? Because I just got to get myself back in the habit of doing this, and the only way to do that is to make them. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It seems iffy. If you didn't, I apologize. If you did, you know, you can like it or subscribe or whatever. Anyway, have a great day. Ooh, I said that creepy. Have a good day. Thank you.